JBNN keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. St. Elizabeth records first murder for 2025. St. Elizabeth recorded its first murder for 2025 on Friday when a woman was stabbed during a domestic dispute at Sunny Heights Housing Development in Thornton, St. Elizabeth. The deceased has been identified as 20-year-old Leanna Hicks, an assistant teacher who is also called Brittany. Hicks' brother, who is the prime suspect, is in custody. It's reported that sometime after 7 in the evening, Hicks and her brother got into an argument during which he used a sharp implement to inflict wounds to her body. Her throat was also slashed. The police were alerted and they transported the wounded woman to the hospital, where she was pronounced dead. According to sources, Hicks was killed because she refused to engage in a sexual act with her brother. Reports indicate that Hicks had previously reported her brother to the police after he attempted to assault her and he had been warned by authorities. However, the warning did not deter him from continuing to harass her, ultimately leading to her demise. St. Andrew businessman accused of killing son 4 years ago dies of colon cancer. Delton Knight. The St. Andrew businessman was reportedly captured on video shooting his son to death at the family business place in Pepin, St. Andrew, nearly 4 years ago, has died of colon cancer. The 67-year-old man was on $800,000 bail, died on Thursday at a hospice. Knight, who was facing charges of murder and illegal possession of a firearm, was scheduled to return to the Home Circuit Court on May 15. Knight was arrested in April 2021 for reportedly shooting to death his son, 38-year-old Royal Knight. Reports are that on Monday, April 12, 2021, at about 9:45 a.m., the businessman, a licensed firearm holder, had a dispute with his son at their place of business. During the quarrel, Knight reportedly pulled his weapon and shot Royal in the chest and left the scene. The injured man was rushed to the hospital where he later died. In a video which was circulating online, believed to be closed-circuit TV footage of the shooting, one man was seen rushing towards another who then fell to the ground. The man was left standing, then kicked the man who was on the ground before running towards his car and driving away. 2 other men were seen moving swiftly to drag the man on the ground out of the path of the driver of the car, who appeared intent on running the man over with the car. Following the incident, Knight was arrested and charged. He subsequently made several attempts through his lawyer Peter Champagne Casey to get bail in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court, but was denied and was in custody up to August last year. However, he was offered bail on humanitarian grounds due to his illness at an emergency sitting of the Home Circuit Court during his August term break. The businessman was previously denied bail due to the strength of the prosecution's case, which includes the video recording of the incident and statements from witnesses. Attorney at law Samoy Campbell was also representing Knight. Emmanuel Lignot named as suspect in killing of Bryce Johnson. The police have listed Emmanuel Lignot as the suspect in the murder of Bryce Johnson at her Palm Grove Court apartment on Spanish Town Road Thursday afternoon. The teen was sexually assaulted and stabbed multiple times. Commanding officer for the St. Andrew South Police Division, Superintendent Damian Manderson, is urging members of the public to stop circulating nude photos of the murdered girl, describing their action as distasteful and unacceptable.
It is distasteful, it is unacceptable for us to be displaying such indiscretion. What we appeal to the public to do, though, is to assist us in locating the suspect in this matter, Emmanuel Lignot. He's of a 20 Crescent Road address. We ask you to assist us in locating him so that the death of Bryce Johnson does not go in vain.
Linstead man found in company of former wanted man Glendon Bull Amos remanded. The man was allegedly found in the company of reputed gangster Glendon Bull Amos, who was wanted for murder, was remanded when he appeared in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Friday. 40-year-old labourer Dean Dawson of Linstead in the parish is charged with harbouring a fugitive and aiding and abetting. Dawson was ordered to return to court on February 14. Attorney at law Teddy May Jackson told the court that he needs further instructions from his client before he'll be in a position to make a bail application. Allegations outlined in court state that on the 29th of January, the police acted on information that a motor car was transporting Amos. The vehicle was observed on the Linstead bypass in St. Catherine. It sped away into the north-south highway and was pursued and intercepted in Monique, St. Anne. When the vehicle was stopped and the police inquired of Dawson if he knew that Amos was a wanted man, he reportedly stated that he had heard about it. "I that me hear him wanted, but me no know," Dawson reportedly said. Both men were arrested by the police. Dancehall artist Skip Rich among men listed as persons of interest by St. Catherine North Police. Dancehall artist Skip Rich, whose real name is Marlon Plunkett, is among several individuals who have been listed as persons of interest by the St. Catherine North Police. In a bulletin issued on Friday by the Jamaica Constabulary Force, the police said they believe that these individuals are able to assist them in their investigations into several incidents in the parish. Kiprich, along with the other individuals listed in the bulletin, are being urged to turn themselves in immediately to the Spanish Town Police Criminal Investigations Branch, CIB. From 2B Oxford Road, Top Banks and Marchpen, dancehall artist Marlon Plunkett, otherwise called Kiprich, Damian Johnson, otherwise called Violence, Siobhan Hewlett, otherwise called Peter, Carlos Fairweather, otherwise called Finger, Telafius Campbell, otherwise called Danga Reds, Romario Hobbs, otherwise called Pops, Donovan Richards, Dave Richards, otherwise called Burrow, Alfonso McDonald, otherwise called Boo, and Orville Butner, otherwise called Will. From De La Vega City or Dallas Lane, Daniel Smith, otherwise called Fire, Cedric Brooks, otherwise called Sledge, Laurel Morris, otherwise called Dandan, Dwayne Shaw, otherwise called Ramos, Eric Miller, otherwise called Chino, and Javon Blackstock, otherwise called Brandon. The police are asking anyone with information on the whereabouts of these men to contact the Spanish Town Police CIB at 876-984-2305, 876-984-4490, Crime Support 311, the 119 Police Emergency, or the nearest police station. Guest Tyson suspected drowning at Rio Hotel in Hanover. A Canadian man died Friday following a suspected drowning at the Rio Negro Hotel in Hanover, just days after a similar incident occurred at another Rio resort in Trelawney. Management at Rio Negro confirmed that Jack Mungrain was rescued from sea by a lifeguard and another guest. CPR was administered, but only a brief pulse was detected before it ceased, according to the hotel's statement. Mungrain was later pronounced dead. The police were alerted, and Mungrain's sister reportedly revealed that he had a pre-existing heart condition. An autopsy is expected to be done to determine the true cause of his death. Friday's incident follows Monday's drowning of 3-year-old Canadian Shea Anderson in a pool at Rio Palace Aquarel Hotel in Trelawney. St. Catherine goat thief sent to prison. St. Catherine resident Lincoln Gordon, who pleaded guilty to stealing 4 goats, was on Friday sentenced to 16 months and 18 days imprisonment in the parish court. Gordon, who faced larceny charges, was sentenced by parish court judge Janelle Nelson Gale. The judge told him that he was given a discount on sentencing because he pleaded guilty and for the time spent in custody. The facts are that on November 26, 2024, Gordon and another man, who is still at large, stole 4 goats in Barry District and placed the animals in the boot of a Toyota Probox motor car. The police were alerted by the owner and the car was intercepted. It sped away and crashed. Gordon and his accomplice then boarded a taxi, which was stopped by the police near Guanabo Vale. While the police were arresting Gordon, his accomplice jumped into another car and sped away. Judge bans professional bail a man. A St. James Parish judge on Wednesday prevented a man who is suspected of making a career out of posting bail for people from offering the service to anyone else. Judge Keisha Grant Price issued the order. She handled a matter for which bail had been requested. The man told the court that he was willing to accept responsibility for bail. "Are you the new bailer man in St. James?" Grant Price asked the man. "How many persons have you bailed already, sir?" the judge added. "About 3 persons, ma'am," replied the man. "We don't like these types of things, sir. It is illegal for you to bail somebody for money," the judge stated, noting that the man had another person in the lockup waiting for him to post bail. "Sir, this will be the last person you can bail," Grant Price added. "I'll make a note in the book downstairs that you cannot bail anybody else." The judge then referenced the vehicle documents that the surety had been used to secure the release of several individuals and sought the court clerk's perspective on the matter. The clerk stated that the car which had opted to use as collateral was sufficient, but he's bailing 3 persons with the same collateral. That is the issue that we have. That is what makes it wrong, Grant Price stated. 2 men charged with Central Village triple murder. 2 men have been charged in relation to the January 8 triple murder in McBride Hill, Central Village in St. Catherine. 31-year-old carpenter Karen Hacker, otherwise called Killer, Reds and Brown, and the 28-year-old Damian Todd, both of Central Village, are charged with murder, possession of prohibited weapons, and possession of ammunition. It is reported that, at about 9:45 p.m., residents reportedly heard explosions sounding like gunshots and alerted the police. On arrival of the police in the McBride Hill community, they were directed to a premises where the bodies of 21-year-old Matthew Smith, otherwise called Cool J, 21-year-old Jaime Ferguson, otherwise called JJ, and the 20-year-old Giovanni Ferguson, otherwise called Gio and Dada, were found in the yard. The police force's communication arm says the Major Investigations Division MID arrested and subsequently charged the 2 men after they were positively identified by an eyewitness on separate identification parades. A court date for Hacker and Todd is being finalized. JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.